Thank you, D. 15th frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Marcel Leclerc, the referee, announces the start of the 15th frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan 2 ahead, but he knows that Judd Trump is still very dangerous.
Yeah, good break off, what you'd hope for. A little bit of cover behind the green, so he's got to play off the pack here. And always, anytime you play off the pack, there's always that chance of a red popping out. Ooh, he's being fortunate where the cue ball is finished. Okay, there's a red left of the pink that Ronnie could take on, but it's the one part of his game that hasn't been at the best throughout this final. Has been his long putting. He's only had 8 from 14.
Played that one pretty cleverly. The only ball he could leave was the one he went for. Yeah, I think the mild criticism about O'Sullivan's potting from distance doesn't just apply to the final. I think throughout the tournament, I've seen him better. Just shows how explosive the rest of his game has been.
Watch Judd eyeing up here. The plant, it's not dead set. It's one that he have to make, and as you can see, there's a couple of there's a little gap between those reds. There you see it's going towards the top cushion left of that pocket, so it's not. Certainly can make it. Up and against it. It's pretty good. There's one shot, a safety shot from Ronnie in that last frame before the interval. Caught the red, much too thick. What about this time? It has to miss the brown, has to miss the brown. Well, he's covered the red. It's closest to the corner pocket with another red. That was a bit fortunate, but he still has left this red, a possible pot into this bottom right corner pocket. He's come down to have a look at the black. I think the black will pot into the left corner. Yeah, there you see. So you could play for the black here.
One.
Oh, what a shot. Very unlucky, but he may be on the pink into the left center. From that angle, Phil, it looks pretty tight, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was looking at Judd. His body language didn't scream positivity. Just sensed the pink wouldn't go before he came down here to look.
Green ball. Judd Trump. 1.
I'm just looking at those 2 reds above the black here. Wonder, can he push another red onto those 2 reds? Possibly play a plan. Not quite sure what he had a look at those. Those 2 reds, yeah, look, that's a possible plan. Not quite sure whether Ronnie's seen it or not. he's played a good one here. Very, very good indeed. He'll be happy with that. He's got a bit of a problem here. Judd Trump, if he plays the red that's closest to this top cushion, the one just from the left corner, just to the right of it, if he plays that and tries to get the cue ball back down towards that yellow pocket, that red will be going over towards the opposite corner pocket. That's what he's afraid of. Well, he's missed the red completely there. That's a mistake. He's missed the red on the way down, and that's why he's got the back of those two reds on the way back up the table. A red to left middle here for Ronnie O'Sullivan.
At the moment, the black is pretty much out of commission, but there are plenty of other alternatives.
One. Six. Seven.
Normally so good around the black spot. Well, he's going to have to just concentrate on the pink here, but this is where his cue ball control really comes into it here. It's going to be a series of little stuns and soft screws and just holding for this pink into the middle pockets and the bottom corner pockets as well.
$14.
This time tried to get up top side of the blue, but just a bit straight.
$19. 20.
The green was the fail-safe.
Yeah, he tried to get out for the pink, didn't he, into the bottom right corner pocket, but you won't be playing this green with any real pace. If you're dropping it in, there's one or two reds just waiting there into the right corner pocket. Yeah, just drop it in dead weight. Perfect.
$23. $24.
Anytime you're hitting down on the cue ball, there's always the chance of imparting some unwanted side and missing the pot. He will be relieved about that one.
Yeah. It was a better shot than it looked, wasn't it? Now he's held the pink spot, which hasn't done him any favours at all.
30. 31.
So now he's going to have to concentrate on blue. There's plenty of loose reds available, so you won't mind
36.
that. Can win this frame.
37.
4 or 5 blues will be enough.
In the end, could have done him a backhanded favour. The pink is back where it should be. He was just being dramatic there. He knew the white was okay.
$49. 50.
'Another lovely shot. Beautifully played. Just a quick look at the scoreboard. Red in colour.
57.
Repelling the Trump challenge in his own smooth, sophisticated style.
64.
Well, this is just a genius at work. Judd Trump can't do anything. He was in a lot of trouble with that safety shot. But this has been absolutely sublime. What a break
70.
this is.
70.
And what a time to do it.
Yeah, at the moment, numerically inferior to the 1-2-4 with which he won frame 14, but in terms of the way it's been constructed, arguably the best break he's put together today.
Yeah. And I'm
78.
sure the break with the greatest satisfaction as well. Black was tied up all the way through this frame.
79.
I could concentrate on pinks and blues. Oh, look at this for a shot. He's making the cue ball
85.
dance and talk at the same time. This is fantastic.
It goes astray left-handed, but it is the real left-hander, Judd Trump, who is now in serious trouble. Ronnie O'Sullivan, one frame from victory. Ronnie O'Sullivan with one eye and maybe 7 or 8 fingers
16.
on the trophy.
Judd Trump to break.
The trophy's lifted aloft on 3 previous occasions.
Let's come around to have a quick look to see, does this red pass the pack into this bottom right corner pocket? Could play it as a shot to nothing. Cue ball back into the bulk area. No.
these finals can take late twists. Back in early April at the Tour Championship, if you recall, John Higgins was 9-4 up on Neil Robertson. The engraver was tempted to start work, but Robertson came back to win 10-9. We're not fighting off Trump yet.
No, that's the hardest thing about this game. When your opponent's at the table, all you can do is just sit and wait. He has missed the pot. It's just a couple of safety shots. Let's Ronnie in, and he's got to sit down with the rest of the frame. Nothing you can do about that. Wait for a chance and try and do it himself. Will he get the chance? What a response from Ronnie O'Sullivan. Everything thrown at him from Judd Trump. And we always say, Phil, that, you know, the interval can change the momentum, can't it? The momentum was firmly with Judd Trump, but since the interval, it's been Ronnie O'Sullivan. And once again, another excellent safety shot. Got his opponent a spot of butter here. Great reply.
Cue ball into baulk, but not quite as deep as O'Sullivan wanted it to be.
Well, he came down to have a quick look to see was this black open into the bottom left corner pocket. Looks like it is. And he dropped this red in. Oh, and he's left the red. He hasn't missed many of those, Judd Trump, and that was one would have expected to get. Don't think Ronnie can hold for the black here, but he may be able to play a cannon on the middle red here and hold for the pink into the right centre. That's what he tried. Just didn't push the cue ball through far enough. Still take the pink on a bit more of an angle than he would have liked. No, not this time.
Ronnie O'Sullivan won.
Yeah, the angle was just a little bit more difficult.
The telltale sign was the way he stayed down on the shot. He wasn't sure, and then that pink caught the near jaw, and we know what happens then.
One.
Is there anything left in the Trump tank?
Yeah, and he'd be well aware. Very experienced, of course. The thing about snooker, you just take each frame. Don't look at the score. Every frame is different. Take them one at a time. You're not getting standing clock. If you can win the frame with one visit, it gives himself a chance. But he's got to score.
Eight. 15.
Yeah, puff of the cheeks there. It's gone slightly awry. Cue ball a little bit close to this right hand side cushion. The angle on this red is not very inviting. He's got to trust this across the nap. Good
16.
shot. Just lost the cue ball. Wanted to be top side of that balk line.
No one's better equipped to play that shot than Trump. It was really high tariff.
18.
And he deserves to be on the red.
Yeah, couldn't agree more, Phil. He's the best in the business of that particular shot. Gonna need another good one here. Oh, he came right across that.
Judd
Came
Trump,
right
18.
across that. Hasn't left anything easy, but that's a chance lost. You see the cue pushed right across the cue ball there.
Quite simply, Trump's worst shot of the entire day.
One.
And it could possibly be his last shot of the day.
Well, he'll be fearing the worst now. That shot made it look very, very easy. Now, chance for Ronnie O'Sullivan. He's on this red. Lovely little cannon into the reds to hold for this red into the right corner. He's also on the red into the left corner.
9.
Could be putting every ounce of concentration now into this.
16.
I can almost sense the winning line. Already you can see him just taking a little bit more time.
17.
Lovely shot, nicely played.
Yeah. 24.
Play for the plant, 2 reds into this right corner pocket.
25.
Lovely shot, but have a look at the adrenaline. Cue ball gone a couple of inches further than he would have liked. Now can he hold the cue ball, or does he have to play off this top cushion? That's just sheer adrenaline there. Lots of possibilities going through his mind. It's okay.
30. Yeah.
In this kind of situation, it's important for O'Sullivan to maintain as near to normal rhythm as possible. He doesn't want to be too hasty, I'm not saying that, but doesn't want to take too much time over shots either. Just find that natural pace.
31.
He's got to cue this nicely. Get right through the cue ball. Deep screwed down for these reds. Possibly the red beside the black. Maybe the red just on the pink spot. He's played it nicely.
33.
Once again, a bit short. Needs one more good positional shot. And it'll be maybe off this red. If he pots this and gets nicely
39.
on the colour, it could be all over. How's the
40.
position on the black? It's perfect. It could be all over, Phil. And what a final we'd be treated to, but what a response from Ronnie O'Sullivan since the interval.
47.
We've seen so much drama in snooker finals over the years. Just when you think someone's won, there's a twist in the tail. But you have to believe the way O'Sullivan has controlled the cue ball from first match to last in this tournament. The end is nigh.
Quick glance at the scoreboard.
55.
38 points in the lead, so red and black or red and blue would be enough. May go up for blue here. Bit more margin for error.
56.
They were clapping before the blue went in. And if this red goes in, it is over.
62.
You know, the title of this tournament describes Ronnie O'Sullivan, the champion of champions. And he's about to win it
69.
for the 4th time.
70.
Well, we've been treated to a wonderful display of snooker from both players.
76.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, what he's produced in these last few
70.
has been, well, there's not enough superlatives for him. Outstanding. Another one left-handed.
82.
Can he finish off with a century? And here's the brown.
82.
No century, but everything else. At 7-6, Judd Trump was applying maximum pressure. But then O'Sullivan turned on the gas. 1-2-4, 85, and an 81 to finish. Ronnie O'Sullivan wins his 77th professional title. Tremendous. Let's go down to Rob Walker for the reaction and the presentation.
Let's hear it for your champion of champions, Ronnie the Rocket